Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Friday afternoon, the 24th of March, 2023. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show. Hoodie, J. Minogue and Keyzie, a mad bastard, to take you through the afternoon. And I tell you what, it is an action-packed show ahead. As always on a Friday afternoon, shout-outs, texts, whatever you want. It's a free-for-all today. And Mogi, as always, in your tight whitey there.
Yeah.
Looking so good, mate. How's life?
It's going pretty grousey, you sick son of a bee, you goddamn backbone, you legend, eh?
Thanks, mate. Yeah.
Mate. No, it's going bloody good. Look, it's been a huge week of just delivering the best show on the airwaves, you know what I mean? But
Totally,
on
man.
Friday, it gets even better.
Yeah.
We've got throbbers, we've got state of O, we've got huge noses. It's all good.
Some of us do.
Totally, it's all go, mate. It's going to be one hell of a show. How are you going, Keyzie? You all right?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm a wee bit tired.
So, yeah, we were on it last night?
No,
then?
I wasn't on
'Cause
it
you're
last
quite
night. No,
and this
I'm
isn't
always nasally.
This isn't a nose gag. I'm not kicking off with a nose gag.
Right.
Even though it's staring me in the
Okay,
face.
I knew you
listen. No, I just wanted to say you sounded quite nasally. That's all.
Is that all you wanted?
Did you have a bit? Because I know that your lovely wife was away last night.
Yes.
So I'm just thinking maybe old Keyzie got on it a bit. That's all.
Well, no, I didn't get on it, but I had maybe 4 beers.
Ugh.
One of my mates came over. We watched the NRL until about midnight, and then he went home. Then I went to bed.
He went home.
Yeah, he went home.
Oh, yeah.
What's that mean?
No,
it's all
good. Are you
That's
sure?
all
It sounds
good,
like-
all
Yeah,
good.
no,
Okay.
Keyzie, it's fine. Hey, as always, at this time of the day, New Zealand, we want to know where you're listening to the show. Also, we want to know what you're wearing. And if you've got any shout-outs you want today,
Oh, yeah.
bloody fill your boots on 3483 and let's kick it off.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Well, yes, indeed, Tame Impala there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon, 6 minutes past 4 o'clock. And I can tell you, because it's Friday, the texts are absolutely pouring in, Mogi.
Yeah, people are absolutely fizzing. We've got this one here on 3483. Friday shout out to the mad bastard backboners at Griffiths Drilling. Love from Bossman Bog.
Oh, yeah, good on you, mate.
Bossman Bog, that doesn't excuse you buying the backbone boys down there at Griffiths Drilling a few beers.
Yeah, go on.
You know what I mean?
Go on.
It's my workmate's birthday today. Can you wish Ethan the mad bastard a good birthday? We'll do more than that. We'll wish you a happy birthday, you goddamn backbone! That's
I like-
backbone shit.
What about this one here? This reminds me of me, actually. Tim, deep in the shed in West Auckland, couple of beers, fixing cars, wearing my best oil-stained jeans and a T-shirt. That's
No
me.
mention of his father there doing all the work
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Keyzie,
no,
but I hear what you're saying.
exactly.
G'day, you mad bastards. Louis here. Got my mum riding shotgun. She's a first-time Big Show listener. Give her a shout-out, would you? Shout-out to old Mumsy there.
Yeah,
Hey?
good on you, Mum.
Yeah.
What we do with that, Mum. Speaking of riding shotgun there, Mogi, I've noticed that you've been riding into the studio every day in a magnificent electric bike there.
I've got myself a new electric bike. Now, the problem I've had with electric bikes up until this point is they all look a little bit like, somebody should beat me up.
Yes.
And kick sand in my face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
But this one is a mad dog. She's a real hog.
Mate.
Big fat tyres on the bastard there, and plenty of room for old Hoity J to ride, bitch.
Yeah, well, mate, I've got to be really honest with you. When I saw you ride that in, my old bullos were vibrating with the idea of riding bitch on that bastard, because that is one hell of an electric. It looks like a Harley.
It does.
It looks like a Harley.
It's
I
like
kid
a
you
Harley
not.
only.
It does not look like
it
a
looks like
Harley.
a Harley only cooler.
No,
Yeah,
it
You know what I mean?
totally.
It looks like a Harley only better.
I tell you, if you've still got, let me know if you've still got that on Monday, because I'm going to wear my leathers in.
Yeah, well,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's do that.
What's wrong,
Keyzie, you
Keyzie?
right, mate?
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm fine. It's all good.
Oh, yeah.
No,
You're
you
right,
see-
man.
you seem a bit
seem good
nervous,
down
what
in the
I mean?
dumps.
No, look, it's just,
You catch a glimpse of your nose in the window.
yeah, see that right there. And the amount of text coming in on 3483, people have forgotten that all three of us have massive noses.
Yeah, schnozzes.
And it's turning into just Keyzie's got a big nose.
Oh, right, okay.
Even though...
You've landed some good punches, man.
Yeah, totally you
We've
have.
been having a lovely time, mocking each other for our big hooters.
And indeed,
Well, that's the problem.
later on in the show, I believe Pugs is going to give us an HR jar update, read
Yeah.
the snozzers, and I would suggest to you, Keyzie, that you're leading the pack there.
Just on the HR jar, it's a jar we decided every time one of us made a nose joke, we had to put $5 into the jar
Yeah.
to try and stop stop it. Because
Yeah.
if you've just joined us, we've all got massive noses, especially Jason Mike.
Yeah.
And the reason I've got more than you guys probably is because it's 2v1. You've never made a joke about Minogue's schnoz.
Well, no, as
even
I
though
say,
it's sitting there.
I'm pretty clear, and I'm pretty certain that you'll be leading the pack. Well, you'll definitely have your nose in front. But
See,
I mean,
I knew it. No, what I want to happen, because I feel like it is getting a bit unbalanced.
okay, all right.
You guys know that yesterday before the show, I landed an absolute doozy
Yeah.
on you, Hoyt, actually, but it was off air.
It was off
and
air.
it was potentially
Not recorded.
No, it was potentially one of the best nose jokes I've ever made. I want to recreate the scene and do it on air for maximum satisfaction.
Okay.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah,
Should
all
we
right.
do
No,
that?
that's
Whatever you
fine.
need.
You think that'll cheer you up, babes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll cheer me up.
Good on you, mate.
Good on you, mate. You can touch my moobs too if you want.
Yeah, that'll definitely cheer me up.
It's Green Day.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed. Green Day there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon, 14 minutes past 4 o'clock. The texts continue to pour in on 3483 as they always do on a Friday afternoon, Mogi.
Afternoon, legends. I'd like to give a massive shout out to my beautiful wife who is about to give birth to our first child.
Oh,
Hey, isn't that
hey,
beautiful?
that's lovely.
That's lovely.
No, that's nice, man.
Is there any name or anything attached to that? Oh, okay.
Don't
Nah.
be so nosy.
Dan from Wellington, I'm wearing the tightest ball-hugging tighty-whities and the standard spouse beater. Shout out to Connor from Wellington, looking mighty fine and nothing but his jandals and wraparounds.
Oh, yeah. Hot.
Yeah. Backbone.
Massive backbone.
Shout out to Backbone Tom from Tauranga, does absolutely nothing and can't break a hundy on the golf course. Backbone.
Here's a shout out.
It took me a while actually to break a hundy on the golf course. A couple of games.
Nothing but high-vis speedos. Can I get a shout out to Big La Free Dog? Are you proud of me yet?
Oh,
Interesting.
nice.
Interesting. Now listen, Keyzie's having a bit of a stroppy in the studio
No, I'm not having a stroppy.
because yesterday he landed an absolute zinger of a nose gag on old Hoity J, but
Yeah, it was good.
unfortunately it wasn't on air, was it, Mogi?
No, it wasn't, and we've been sort of having a go at each other for the last couple of weeks because it's actually a safe environment for the three of us to sort of bag each other for our massive schnozzes because we've all got massive schnozzes. No
Yeah.
one gets left out. And so as a result of that, though, things have been going a little bit far. We've got an HRJ. Every time someone makes a joke, it costs you $5, but we've been spending about $1,000 a day.
Yeah,
it
it's
feels
good.
like.
Yeah.
She's pretty pricey.
I'm feeling it in the wallet at the moment, to be honest.
But old Keyzie feels like he's been picked on a bit, which I don't see it myself. But he does. You want to remake.
I want to recreate it.
Yeah,
the zinger
yeah.
that you landed yesterday off air.
Yeah, it was off air, and the issue is...
There's plenty to pick on too, just quietly between the three of us there, Keys. Sorry, mate. What?
So yesterday, I walked in, you and Minogue were having a conversation. I want you to recreate that conversation.
Well, I'm just trying to remember what was it
Yeah,
about.
what was the conversation?
So, Minogue, I think you said something to Jace about like wanting to know how to play an instrument. Or
Right.
do you know how to play any instruments, man? Or something like that. And then Jace was like,
Oh, yeah, the biggest regret of my life.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe...
Okay.
you want to
yeah, yeah.
reenact that so
Okay.
you can get your zinger out.
And then I'll
Keezy.
come in with my zinger that didn't make it to air, right? So,
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You give us the cue.
all right. Action.
Hoity J, do you know how to play any instruments, man?
I'll be honest with you, Mogi. It's the biggest regret of my life that I never learnt to play a musical instrument.
Well, that's a shame, mate. Why don't you learn how to play that massive bugle you've got hanging off the front of your head there? Yeah, I feel better now. That was good.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, that's massively cheered me up.
No, that's good.
Excellent.
That's good. So we can move on now.
It was a goodie, though, wasn't it? Far out.
We can definitely move on now, though, all right?
Righto.
Yeah,
Should have
good.
said tuba. Damn it. Can we do it again?
Hey, keep those texts coming on 3483. In the
Sure.
meantime, here's the Foo Fighters.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
David Bowie there on the Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. And because it's Friday afternoon and because it's 4:24, it means it's time for...
Time to chat footy with me, Keyzie. What are the Warriors up to? Oh, yeah. Oh, how good. Yeah, what are the Warriors up to? Well, I'll tell you what the Warriors are up to. This Sunday, 4 p.m, they are taking on the Bulldogs. And it's, fellas, first game at Mount Smart for 2023. I'm fizzed up. Are you guys fizzed up? Same. Yes, at 4 o'clock against the Doggies, who did just beat the Tigers, also beat the Melbourne Storm. However, they're a very beatable side. They're a bit of a glass cannon, you know. They can put a lot of points on, but their defence is absolutely...
Mogi. I forgot to ask you how your dinner was last night.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just do it after the segment.
Oh, yeah. No,
So,
sorry.
sorry, the Doggies there. I mean, they look good on attack, but I tell you what, if we defend as well as we defended on the weekend, we should be able to shut them out. And
I've never heard the saying glass cannon.
Oh, so...
No,
really?
neither have I.
So,
Actually. Where did you hear that?
What
In
is
what
that?
context, though?
Well, he just said that
said
the
it.
Bulldogs
did you?
are like a glass cannon.
Oh, okay.
So
Which is what?
a glass cannon is basically something that it'll do a lot of damage, but it breaks easy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before. Where'd you get that from?
I don't know.
Ah.
I think I just made it up.
Yeah, I'm
Actually,
going to
could you
Google
write
that.
that down?
I'm just going to Google that, Keyzie.
Yeah,
you keep going,
because-
brother.
Yeah, you're going. This is the best one you've done yet, Keyzie.
Thanks, fellas. So, good news and bad news. Good news, Chance Nickel Kluckstar returns to the back there. He had to sit out a week with
Is he German?
an HIA. No,
Say his name again.
Chance Nickel Kluckstar.
Chance Nickel Klitschstar.
Chance Nickel Kluckstar. Yeah.
Where's he
Kluckstadt.
from?
Kluckstadt.
Look, just Google it.
Don't-
Well,
Over the
no,
Nui.
What?
This is breaking news.
I've just looked up glass cannon. It is the same. A character or unit with strong offensive power but weak defensive capabilities.
Yeah,
Good work,
because-
Keyzie.
Yeah,
Thank you,
because
thank
if you think about it, a glass cannon would self-destruct.
Well,
That would have been my reading
But
of
would
it.
have fired once and
Yeah,
it would be, should
fired
be all
once,
over.
but-
So
Yeah, I don't know that it would be particularly accurate.
it
though.
doesn't make sense to me.
No,
I
it
just don't
doesn't.
see how it would work.
Yeah,
I, don't
nice
think it'd be,
fellas.
I don't think it would have any it's
cool.
a strong offensive power, but I don't see how it would have that. Anyway,
Yeah, totally. Time to chat footy with me, Keyzie. What are the Warriors up to? More good news for the Warriors. Jackson Ford, promising back row. He's back in the side after missing a week with a head injury. Bad news, though. Wade Egan is out, our hooker, who scored 3 tries in 3 games. So, look, there's a lot of good and a lot of bad there, fellas. But as I said, Bulldogs are glass cannon. And if we can just defend like we have been for the last few weeks, sorry.
Oh, God,
damn,
you're doing so well.
So
What, just-
you were
as I said, 3 days.
Keyzie,
Can we
you're
clip that
nailing
off? Can we clip
No,
that off?
don't clip that off.
We're just going to clip
Pugs,
that
just
off,
give
Pug,
that-
so
no.
we can
Yeah,
play
yeah.
that back for Keyzie because he's done so well in that whole and he's just shat the bed on his last
wouldn't say
sentence.
shat
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bed.
Completely
It's always-
ruined the whole thing.
And that's often the case because you
Oh,
know,
God.
as you're getting close to the try line or the finish line there, Mogi.
Coughed it up.
No, I can save it.
It
I
was
can save
like
it.
there was like a pass out to the
Oh,
winger.
God.
The defence was beaten, and Keyzie,
Yeah.
all handsy, and the ball knocked on.
Handsy. Okay, let me just finish strong, all right? 4 p.m. this Sunday, Sky Sports 6. Me, Di Henwood, doing the ACC commentary, live from Mount Smart, 4 p.m.
Oh, God. Not 4
Oh.
a.m., Keyzie. There'll be nobody there, man.
Oh,
4
God.
p.m.
I give up.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, tune.
Yeah.
Bit of the old Interpol there on Radio Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. It's always the way, though, isn't it? We really have great tunes on a Friday, I find.
Tunes.
I mean, we have great tunes every day.
Do
don't get me
tunes
wrong.
sound better on a Friday? Is that
Maybe,
what is it
maybe
the same
that's what it
tunes?
is.
Yeah, who knows?
I think that's right, mate. Now, listen, we've been running this amazing competition, Three Mates of State of Origin,
yeah.
thanks to boystrip.co.nz, and it is going off.
Yeah, it is.
They have never had a response like this. The people in the office were telling me like they have for this one. It's an absolute doozy.
Really, they were telling you that it's going off in what way?
Well, just in terms of the response that they're getting for it.
The response we've been getting for it, Keyzie,
Right,
the phone calls that are coming through, the systems have been completely breaking down. People are freaking out over this one, brother.
nice.
Just in terms of calls, this week, 8.7 million calls.
Yeah.
That's how
how
well
many.
it's been going.
Wait, you know there's only like 5 million people in New Zealand?
Yeah,
I heard
well,
about that,
Yeah,
yeah.
totally.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just crazy stuff, mate.
So the thing about it is, it's if you win this, it's you and 2 mates. You're off to State of Origin in Brisbane.
Game 2?
Game 2,
Oh,
so
what?
she's still alive. The only rules that are attached to this is before you leave, you have to strap your boots on. You have to put your boot. You got to suit up. So if you're into the Maroons, you got to put on that strip, and you got to wear it the whole time.
What, in footy boots?
You got to tape, footy boots. You got to tape up your ears. All of that kind of carry on. You got to put in your mouth guard, and you've got to be game ready.
What?
And just on the quiet here, Mogi,
I don't remember seeing that.
between you and me, mate, because
Sure, I didn't get
apparently after the game, they're saying that the boys or all the ladies can probably go and have the meal and dinner with the two teams afterwards in the hotel.
That's right.
Yeah, so
What?
Yeah, they'll be
but, I mean, that's
fated.
on the down low. That's not here, but so yeah.
What were you just talking
And
about?
Delta Goodrum's going to be singing you a song.
Yeah.
Delta Goodrum.
Yeah, Delta.
Delta at Goodrum.
I love Delta Goodrum. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
Yeah. She's. Are you sure that's part of the prize? Because what we can't do is say stuff's
Well,
part
it's
of
on
the
the
prize.
down low, as we said, man. So
Yeah,
just keep it to yourself, for God's sake.
I didn't hear that.
Under your belt there, Keith. Well, actually, keep it above your belt, but
Under your nose.
just keep it under your nose. Under your nose.
$5, Pugs. Definitely $5.
But now, listen, if you want to get in the draw for that, give us a call right now on 0800 Lucky. Oh, bit of shapeshifter, eh? Why not?
How good?
Douche.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
State of origin. New South Wales have won it.
Radio Hodaki's 3 mates to the state of O. Let's put another great New Zealander in the draw.
Yeah. Let's do a couple, I reckon. Tony, you mad bastard. How's your Friday going?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, good,
good,
thanks,
mate.
Tony. Good. What are you up to, mate? Just heading home? Maybe a few cold beersy, something like that?
I'll tell you what, mate. I'll let you a secret. It's my birthday today, so I've had a few beersies. I've just got home. My sister and niece are over from Aussie, and we're going to a wedding tomorrow. So
Beautiful.
Backbone. Hey,
Massive
Tony, look,
backbone.
just don't get excited and get maggoted tonight and be nowhere tomorrow at the wedding, all right, mate?
look, take it on board, mate. Take it on board.
Yeah. Now, obviously, Tony, you're a bit of a league man. You love a bit of rugby league.
Oh, look, bit of biffo, mate. Bring back the biffo.
And tell me, Tony, who would you take with you if you were lucky enough to win this amazing prize?
Well, if I won this prize, I've got a few mates who'd be keen. It'd be the first ones to get hold of me, the first two to get hold of me.
Oh,
if I won it, would go.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah,
I
nice.
like that.
Nice, I like that. Good on you, Tony.
Hang on, Tony. Which team do you support, mate? Maroons
Oh,
or
yes.
Blues?
There's only one team. It's the Maroons.
All day.
Definitely, Tony, all day, mate. Will you stay on the line there, and our good mate Pugs will take care of you. Let's go to AJ, you mad bastard from Auckland. How's life?
G'day, mate. How you going?
Yeah, good, thanks, AJ. Yourself?
Oh, not too bad, mate. Just been down the old wrecker's yard pulling some scrap pieces off cars.
Nice.
That's a backbone.
That's what I like doing as well, AJ, mate.
Whatever, Keyzie.
I do that. It's fun.
Yeah. Hey, you do.
Down the old picker part, eh?
Yeah, mate. What were you looking for down at Pick Apart?
Oh, bloody Honda Jazz. I think they're an abomination of cars.
Yeah.
A friend has one and did the old dadoosh. So
Yeah, so he's
Good
replacement.
replacement.
Yeah, smart.
good on you, AJ.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
And what do you do for a crust, actually, AJ?
amongst acting and videography and photography, I'm also a fire alarm technician, so keep him busy.
Backbone!
That is backbone.
All of those are backbones except for actors.
Hey, AJ, who are you running with, the Maroons or the Blues?
The Blues.
Blues
all day.
Every bloody day, mate. Just I got blue in my veins there, AJ. Don't you worry about that, mate. Try time. Yeah. Good stuff, mate. Will you stay on the line and our good mate Pugs will sort you out, all right? Good luck, AJ.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Good on you, man. I think I actually might do that. I'll go to the Wreckers this weekend. I need a few parts myself, actually.
Pick apart, eh? The old pick apart.
Yeah, totes, mate. It's one of my. It's where I am most myself. I think at pick apart.
You can pull the front end off a Hilux and replace that nose on your head there if you
You
want.
can get down to old pick a nose.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
It's the Hodaki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome back, you mad bastards. For those of you that are maybe tuning in for the first time, you don't know what the hell the Friday Throbber is. Basically, what we do is each of us here in the studio, we pick a song that really, the idea behind it is to kick your Friday off, get you in the Friday mood, a real throbbing tune to get you going for the weekend.
That's right. The three of us pick a tune. First to two votes with the phone calls over 0800 Hodaki is the winner. We keep a score over the course of the year. The person at the end of the year with the most wins is the coolest person in the world. I've won 2 years in a row. That's just how it goes. Anyway, I'll go first, eh?
Right, who have you got this week, mate?
Bit of the old drowning pool for the boys.
Nothing wrong with me. 4, nothing wrong with me. 1, something's got to give. 2, something's got to give. 3, something's got to give. Now, let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
All right, shut it up.
That's
What are you
a
running
tune.
with?
No, what are you
That's
running
a
with?
tune.
It's a good tune, Keyzie.
What are you
That is
running
a
with?
tune.
What are you running with,
No, what
Keyzie?
are you running with?
Hey, this is a tune too.
All right, this is Jason's one.
Next.
Just
You guys always talk over mine. You're a bit of Jimmy.
is this Hendrix?
Yeah, man. Where's my trainer coming?
Oh, nice. That's actually very similar to the one that I've gone for.
This will be an absolute wounder, guaranteed. Some old 80s schlop.
How
Off you go.
dare you? Oh, wait, that's That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Disqualification.
That was a joke.
Immediately.
That was a joke. All right, here's my one.
So don't delay. Act now. Allow it, you're still alive. 6 to 8 years to arrive. And if you follow the maid, be out tomorrow. But if the offers shine, you might as well be walking on the sun.
I hate that song.
Three very different tunes.
Genuinely,
Yeah.
I hate that song.
Oh, well,
But
Jace.
I mean, that's not to, say that you won't win the Throbber. I just personally hate that song.
Well, as long as New Zealand doesn't hate it, 0800 Hodaki, give us a call.
Indeed. In the meantime, let's kick off the hour with a bit of the old Offspring.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
It's the Hodaki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yeah, well, she's a varied menu tonight,
She is.
which I like, actually.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Just before you start, can we go, just based off the vibe the text machine's given off, do you even want to win Keyzie? What the F, Keyzie?
Yeah, doesn't mean anything. The text machine's often at odds with what comes through on the calls there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I agree with what they're saying, but that doesn't mean much.
Well, same as I say, I know it's genuine. I hate that song, but and also I just noted for the first time ever, I saw old Pugs in Studio B. They're getting a little bit feisty with Keyzie for
Yeah.
Keyzie trying to sort of influence the
I
phone
wasn't
line.
trying to
Yeah. But it's classic
and
Keyzie.
questioning his
Yeah,
integrity.
exactly. Not
which
cool.
was-
Not cool.
Hey,
Anyway,
but-
I've gone with this one. Yeah. This is start hanging out of your mouth, beer in your hand, air guitar, headbanging gem for your Friday.
Who's that by?
Drowning Pool.
Drowning Pool, that's the
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Jace?
Love this on a Friday afternoon with the sun out, cold beer in your hand. Turn it up, man. Turn it up.
Just having a noodle.
Hear my trainer coming.
Keyzie, what do you got?
Old Hemi Hendrix there. And I've gone back to the well, a band that really just has so many number one hits that don't know where to start.
So don't delay, act now, supplies are running out. Allow it, you're still alive. 6 to 8 years to arrive. And if you follow the man,
You know what I think?
be out
You know
tomorrow.
what I think it is? Because that's, of course, from the movie Shrek.
No, it's not.
No, the other one is.
Oh, is it?
All Star. And I'm a believer, mate.
Something about that song just does my head in. Brad, you mad bastard. How's life?
Great, mate. How you going?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. What's your plan for Friday, mate? Just cruising?
Just cruising, have some drinks maybe, watch the Netflix.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
nice.
What are you running with, Brad?
I'm going to go with Keyzie.
Yeah, good on you,
on you,
Brad.
Brad.
Good taste, mate. Good taste.
Yeah,
Good
man.
God. Ben, you mad bastard, how's life?
Oh, it's good, fellas. How you're doing?
Yeah, pretty
good,
close,
mate.
mate. Can't
Good.
complain.
What are you running with, Ben?
Oh, I gotta go with Mr. Mike McNay.
Yeah, good on you, bro.
yeah,
Good on you,
yeah,
boy. Yeah. Crank it up, cuz. Crank it up. Yeah.
Mac from Dunners, how's life, you mad bastard?
Oh, yeah, going pretty ground, thanks.
Yeah, good on you, boy. Good on you, boy. Yeah.
What are you running with, Mac?
Alrighty, I'm rolling with Hoodie J.
Yeah. Oh, she's all square.
I tell you what,
Here we go.
It's been a while since I've had a vote.
It is true. That's your first one for 23. Congrats.
Hayden from Christchurch.
What are you going with,
How
brother?
are you going, mate? You good?
Oh, splendid.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Good on you. Come on, bring it home for me, Hayden. What are you running with, mate?
Oh, we're going with a real rocker, old Keyzie.
Oh, good on you, Hayden, mate. You're a real backbone.
I'm going home.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Smash Mouth is your Friday Throbber.
So good, isn't it, fellas?
And that,
I don't blame you, Keyzie. It's obviously our listeners that have got the issues.
yeah, I mean, it's an absolute travesty, that, as far as I'm concerned.
We've had that many texts come in here, Keyzie. Do you even want to win, Keyzie? Well, apparently you do. The listeners love it. What the F, Keyzie? Keyzie has nailed this one, it says.
He's not just walking on the sun, he is fair strutting.
WTF, guys, how shit is this? WTF is this throbber? I'm switching stations. My throbber just went incredibly flaccid. How do I make a complaint to the Broadcasting Standards Authority? I can't deal with this rubbish, Keyzie. I've changed stations. This is the worst throbber I've ever heard. This one, the only thing that smells more than this is Keyzie's schnoz.
Wow, I don't see that one anywhere. That you made that one up.
Yeah, well, there you go. No, well, fair cop, mate. Fair cop. The people voted, and that's. But I'm going to put something out here now. Bloody Hayden, I want him banned.
Hayden from Christchurch.
Every single time,
It's
Hayden.
a vote for Keyzie.
No, don't start. How dare you?
Absolute travesty.
No, he's just got great taste.
And
honestly, just because the score is now Chris 4, Mike 2, Jace 1, and Pugs 2.
Have you got one?
yeah, I've got one.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just going to read that
It's been
again.
like 2 weeks since I've even had a vote.
Hang on, I want to reread the scores. Chris 4, Mike 2, Pugs 2, Jace 1. But hey, look, if you're texting in on 3483 saying how crap the throbber was, get on the horn next time and vote on 0800 Hodaki.
Yeah, if you don't like it.
Yeah,
Exactly right.
that's right.
Yeah, get on the horn.
Yeah, it's a cool way of saying phone, isn't it?
Yeah, good stuff.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed, Pluto there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show, Friday afternoon, 26 minutes past 5 o'clock. Now, we've been having a bit of an issue going on in the Big Show. All three of us here in the studio, we run pretty big snozes. And we've been having a bit of a go at each other. And for the sake of a non-bullying environment, as you've put it, Mogi, and very correctly so, we've invented the HR jar for a $5 fine every time some sort of nose joke is made.
And I think that's fair, man. But we're old Pugs here, producer Pugs, is running the numbers on it. He's running the cutter, and he's got the numbers for us now. My feeling is that Keyzie is,
streets ahead. Yeah.
Well, before we get into who's made fun of who's knows the most,
Who knows who the most?
Yeah. $5, Pugs. I feel like we should go back and listen to a few of the nose jokes that have been made over the last few days, just to remind ourselves how bad the environment has been.
Oh,
okay.
All right, here we go.
Going to get some posters made, maybe, just to sort of advertise. Can just be a
I think
real
so.
close-up of your massive schnoz. People will see that schnoz and go, Keyzie! Immediately.
Will they yell that at the poster?
They'll see the ski slope and just go, there it is.
Yeah.
Keysie's doing a comedy show. And what I would suggest for you is to stand in the wings there with just your nose pointing out from the curtains
Oh, Keyzie's got buckbally coming out of his massive honker.
You were saying that off air, Keyzie, that you were thinking of getting the number 1 or number 2, but you've got such a weird-shaped head, and that you were worried it was going to massively accentuate your massive schnoz, so that you were needing a bit of
$5, Pug.
Bit of hair on top there.
There used to be those props, Jason, you'll remember this. Used to be the fake glasses that came with the big nose and the moustache.
Yeah.
You could use that, Keyzie, but the nose would be too small.
I just need the glasses.
You've been saying a lot, off air during the show that, you're ready to spread your wings, and take to the air. Mind you, with a schnoz like that, you'll be really struggling to get off the ground. But, no, listen.
Do you ever consider that maybe your wife left you because of your massive honkers?
He's got a lot of experience in growing a nose.
Yeah, totally does.
$5, Pugs. But if it's you, though, and you've got a balaclava on, they'll be able to tell because your massive nose will be poking through.
We're running with your old long-nosed pliers there, Minogue.
$5, Pugs. $5.
Keyzie.
Geez, you don't need to freak out, Keyzie, all right? There was no suggestions on there for a humongous nose plier. All right, mate?
Well, I can tell you what you've done to not help.
What's that? If you say anything about my nose, I would have punched you in your massive nose. It's quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a lot of action
That's only the last 2 days. Keep that in mind. That's not a week's worth.
Yeah.
Where are we? What's the jar looking like there, Pugs?
It's looking like we're going to have a lot of money for another curry night pretty soon.
Yeah, totally.
Do you want another ranking? Third to first?
Third to first.
Yeah, sweet. So third place with 21.
21 nose jokes.
That's you.
Yeah,
that's
Minogue.
Minogue. And that makes that's $105.
$105
in the kitty there.
Shit.
Second place.
I thought I'd been pretty good this week.
You have been, actually. I thought you'd be third.
Second place. Hoity J with 22. So you guys are close.
110?
I honestly thought you'd be further ahead,
Yeah, so
but
did
you
I,
guys were
yeah.
close.
Yeah,
Did you hear that?
So that's
Are you
$110. This is the last. That's the
Here we
last
go,
couple of
Keyzie.
days. Sorry,
Here we go.
our highlights
Here we
package.
go. Here we go.
215
Yeah.
bucks.
Yeah.
First place. Okay. 33.
Oh, $165
That's right.
for Keyzie.
$165.
Gee whiz. It's a second mortgage from Keyzie.
What's that? So that's $380
Yeah.
in the kitty.
I'll be honest with you, man. The thing about it is, it's not putting us off. I think we've actually got to put it up to $10.
Well, can I just say that I'll use the $100 you owe me for breaking the snack bet from earlier in the year and take that off my
It's
total.
not how it works, man.
And that'll break
It's not how it
no,
works.
this is a separate entity,
Separate thing
Keyzie.
altogether,
All right,
mate.
don't get your massive noses out of joint. It was just a suggestion, all right?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Weezer there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. God, I love a Friday afternoon, Mogi.
Who doesn't, man?
It's just such a good vibe of Friday, isn't it? Hey, now, if you've been watching the cricket lately, geez, talk about 3 blockbuster test matches. You couldn't get any more exciting. Down to the last ball. It's been all on. But now, of course, we're going into the shorter formats, 3 one-days against the Sri Lankans, 3 T20s against the Sri Lankans. And with that in mind, we've got the one and only Michael Bracewell on the line. Michael Bracewell, how's life, mate?
Yeah, pretty good. Thanks, guys. How are you guys?
Yeah, good,
I'm
thanks,
really
mate.
good, man. Thanks for asking. People don't normally ask us how we're doing.
Yeah, that's true, actually. That's true.
It's one-way street.
Hey, Michael, as I was saying, mate, 3 amazing test matches. You've got a hard act to follow with the shorter format after those 3 test matches, mate.
Yeah, it will be tough act to follow. Obviously, couple down to the wire there, and then one slightly bigger one. So I guess what you could say that we're trending nicely, and hopefully the margins just keep getting bigger.
Yeah.
Mate, you must have been absolutely fizzing after those tests, though. They were insane. How do you celebrate something like that? Do you get maggoted for a few days, or do you have to put that off until the end of the entire series? Maybe you're not a drinker. Do you go 10-pin bowling? What's your thing, man?
Well, in Wellington, if you win a test match, the wicketkeeper hires a limo and takes the bowlers up Mount Vic. So
yeah.
We did that a couple of times in the last couple of weeks, which has been pretty fun, but yeah, usually it's just a few quiet beers and reflecting on the game.
That must have been fun hanging out with the English players after that last test when we smashed them.
Oh, we
absolutely
creamed them.
hammered them. We made them look
It was
like
a humiliation. It was a humiliation, Michael.
Bazball was shown to be an absolute joke, and Gazball came to the absolute fore. Was it a good time hanging out with the Sri Lankans after you destroyed their dreams of making the WTC final?
Yeah, well, they sort of probably weren't as good at sports as the English, and I don't think we saw them too much after the game. Obviously, there's still a few games to be played yet in that series, so who knows, the guys on the white ball side might get around them a little bit more.
Were they having a bit of a suki lala about it, were they? Were they having a bit of a cry
Dropping
about
the bottom lip.
Yeah.
I don't want to be quoted as saying that.
Okay, then. Okay, I'll read between the lines there. But, yeah, it must have been pretty devastating for them because it was a hell of an opportunity.
Yeah, well, they in that first game when the World Chess Championship was still final was still a possibility for them. Obviously, they played brilliantly, and it came right down to the wire. And I think that might have just taken the stuffing out of them a little bit in that second test. But yeah, they're a quality side, and I'm sure they'll bounce back before the white ball series.
Too late in the test, though.
Yeah, it is a little bit too late. But I tell you what. Michael, a lot of the players going away, of course, to the IPL, which just gives an opportunity to the younger fellas. You're looking forward to mixing with a few new faces in the squad there?
Well, I'm actually I've been called up as an injury replacement for the IPL, so
man.
I'll be watching from a distance.
You must have been devastated about that because there's something special about playing one day is in March and April in New Zealand.
Yeah. Obviously, missing out on an opportunity to represent the country is a little bit disappointing, and you're obviously wishing them all the best. But it's also a pretty cool opportunity to go over to India as well.
When you get over to India, will you be educating them about the delights of the butter chicken, which actually doesn't exist over in India?
I'm sure they could put one up for me if I asked for it.
Demand it. You're a star now.
G'day, Michael. It's Keyzie here, mate. Hope you're well. Just a quick question. What do you like to do for fun?
Hey, Keyzie.
Jeez, Keyzie.
Well, I think it's a good question.
It is a good question.
It's a great question. It's very thought-provoking.
He's taking the piss out of you, Keyzie.
No, he's not. He's answering it.
No, he is.
I like to play golf, Keyzie. What do you like to do for fun?
Oh, that sounds fun.
He likes to get maggoted.
Yeah, get steamed, Michael.
Yeah.
Hey, and just very quickly, finally, Michael, this third one day of fundraising for Cyclone Gabrielle. That's a good initiative by New Zealand Cricket.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, obviously, there's a few boys on the team that have been personally affected by it, so I know that they feel very strongly about that fundraiser and are hoping to raise as much money as they can for the Cyclone Relief Fund, which obviously will be massive, and hopefully they can sell out Eden Park this weekend.
Hey, Michael, all the best on the IPL, mate. Hopefully you get some game time, earn some dollars, but thanks for joining us on The Big Show.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks for having me, guys.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
You're welcome back, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Friday afternoon. Very excited, actually, going to Keizie's place after this and getting on it. What I'm thinking, fellas, actually, and it's an obvious answer, but a BK action.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
We just picked that up on the way.
But,
and
Keyzie will.
Oh, Keyzie can, because he's owing us heaps.
Well, yeah, I can pick up BK, but I just want to reiterate, it's not a party for all of us and the listeners. It's the Big Show bonding together, and you guys finally coming to my house and hanging out with me.
Well, no, it's just for everyone, Keyzie. What are they saying on 3483? Because we put it out there. Some people must be very keen to party with old big nose Keyzie.
No, that's a $10 one, man. That's all right. Here's a text on 3483. I don't want to go to Keizie's house. He'll probably just play Smash Mouth all night.
Yeah, no, fair
Correct.
point.
True.
Actually,
Yeah,
can
yeah.
we be in charge of the music on that front? Me and Mogi?
Oh, no. I've got a strict playlist that I will be playing, and I put it in order of songs.
Oh, that's
that
right.
increasingly.
I forgot about Keizie's got all his rules around there, you
so
know.
good.
Like, take the shoes off at the door. Don't mention the nose.
Actually, yes, those are two pretty big rules. Thank you. Here's a text on 3483. I won't be attending your bonding session at Keyzie's tonight because I am a listener, and it sounds like that was just an invite for the Big Show team, and I would hate for a whole lot of randoms to show up at my house that I don't know and then have a party.
Sorry, man, I wasn't listening. Can you repeat that?
What was that?
No.
No, seriously.
No,
repeat it?
No.
Word for word.
Oh, it's deleted. How did Someone's deleted it. Pugs. He's deleted it. Sorry, guys. Someone here says they're having lasagna for dinner.
Okay, well, we'll just leave it there, shall we?
I tell you what, yeah,
Hey.
I've had enough.
Yeah, same. Now, listen, coming up next, we'll be speaking to one of New Zealand's premier comedians, one and only Brendan Lovegrove, up next.
He's so funny.
Oh, actually, Chemical Brothers, I had a bit of a scour through today
Oh,
for the
did
old
you?
Throbber,
Yeah.
Found some tunes, actually.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed, friends. Ferdinand there on the radio Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Hey, now, we've been talking a lot of comedy, actually, with the New Zealand International Comedy Festival coming. And on the line with us right now is one of New Zealand's Mogi,
Yeah, I'm
is one of
listening,
New
mate.
Zealand's premier
Yeah.
comedians,
Yeah.
Brendan Lovegrove.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
G'day, B. How you going, mate? You good?
No, not great.
What's going on, man? How's the drinking?
Terrible.
Yeah, is it getting out of hand again, is it?
Yes, last night I ended up showing my diddle for a piece of popcorn.
Oh, man.
Oh,
That's
mate,
not good.
okay. Yeah.
Good eating.
But yeah, you're getting by, though? You're making a few bucks there, B?
Well, you do the best you can, you know? With what you have. You do the best you can with what you have.
Hey.
And I have nothing, but I give it.
Yeah, Brendan, listen, what time did you get up today, mate?
I just got up.
Just now.
Just now?
Yeah, but I think I might have a sleep in.
Right. Hey, Brendan, Keyzie here, mate. Hope you're well. What's your favourite
Hello.
colour?
Purple.
Purple.
Yeah, okay.
And
Yeah.
my favourite number is 11T.
11T, right, okay.
Yeah. Hey, now listen, we talked about the New Zealand International Comedy Festival, B. Are you going to be doing a show for that, or have you sort of burned out?
No, I'm not doing a show, actually. Thanks very much.
Oh, why's that?
Because I'm old and I'm tired and I'm angry.
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
I'll tell you what, if you needed some new material, you should have a geeze at Keyzie schnoz. That'll give you another
Hey,
hour.
Yeah,
$5, Pugs.
yeah, totally.
$5.
Totally.
Brendan, do you have a big nose?
I don't, but I why?
Well, just because we've all got big noses, especially Jace.
He does have a big nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
$5.
He's got a Roman nose. It roams all over his face.
Yeah.
You love it.
I've already used that one, B. I've already used that one. Hey, now listen, very quickly, I believe you got a gig tomorrow night.
I'm fun, okay?
Listen, hey, yeah, all right, B, shut it. I understand you've got a gig tomorrow night. Whereabouts is that, mate?
Whangarei. It's in Whangarei.
Oh, actually, I've seen this. This is at Roost Bar, and you're taking Paul Douglas with you, eh?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, great stuff. Well, if you want to get along to that, go along to Roost Bar tomorrow night, I imagine.
Yeah.
And it's on Event Finder.
Oh, an event
yeah,
finder.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
tickets are $30. It starts 7:30 p.m. Saturday night. Get along there, because I hear Paul Douglas is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, B. Good on you, mate. We'll catch up soon, eh? Have a coffee.
Just to let you know, I did a show the other night with 4 people, and I pushed you guys' show.
Oh,
thanks, mate.
man, that's
You scratch our back.
Yeah, good on you, B.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Iggy Pop there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show as we get towards the end of the Friday show. But right now it's time for What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
Yeah, damn it.
Fellas, I didn't watch anything last night because I went out for dinner with my beautiful wife. Okay, we went to a lovely local restaurant. The acoustics were terrible. The food was gross. It cost us a lot of money. But it was a lovely night out. You know what I mean?
Are you serious?
Yep.
That's so annoying.
I knew you wouldn't like that.
One thing that really gets my goat is shit
Oh,
food.
gets in my goat.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's-
gets deep in my goat.
No,
Yeah.
it gets your goat.
Is when you have poor food and poor ambiance.
Now, the ambiance looked great, the restaurant, but it was like everybody who laughed, it was like a knife through your soul. You know that just like you couldn't hear each other. It was wow. It was.
How do you find your one-on-ones dinner with your beloved?
Oh well, mostly I'm on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's not true, but I love a one-on-one dinner because we don't get to catch up, and so no, it was really good. But the table next to us, 2 people, mid-late 50s, husband and wife, on their phones for the duration. Got a bottle of wine, crack into that bastard.
Yeah.
She's straight on her phone. What's she looking at? What could be so important at dinner?
Toy boys?
Stuff.
.co.nz. Yeah.
It's like, surely that can wait.
Well, it's amazing because with my beloved there, 26 years, 27 now actually, we still have heaps to talk about.
Of course there's heaps to talk about.
Which is lovely, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway...
One thing me and my wife
But you got to make the habit of it.
We're doing it more and more actually.
Yeah. Do you ever talk to your wife, like in bed or something like that? You have a conversation, you're just like, well, that was the stupidest conversation ever. We've had so many dumb conversations about absolutely nothing that I'm starting to become aware of it now, and so is she.
Like what?
Oh, I couldn't even begin to... I don't want to punish New Zealand's ears with these conversations. They're just dull.
Pillow talk.
Not pillow talk, Jace. Just like dumb shit.
Like we need new pillows.
Yeah, for example, be like,
can I ask you something?
And that is what your relationship is. You're 10 years deep. That's...
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question, though, with that in mind, Keyzie, when you're in bed having that conversation...
Well, I'm not always in bed doing it,
Jace. Okay. Well, but just in this context, when you're in bed having a conversation with your wife and you turn on your side, do you find it hard to breathe?
Why is that?
Because your schnoz is just like crashed into the mattress there.
Yeah, I do. You stoked with that one? What did you watch on telly, Jace?
Normal People.
Oh, yeah?
Really good.
More sex scenes?
Yeah, there were more sex scenes. It's getting... As does the book. It's getting hard, man.
What is
it? It's a brutal story, and it's one of those ones where you go, oh, come on, say it, but they don't.
That annoys me.
But
that annoys me.
But it's so subtle. It's good. I also started watching another British drama called Prey.
Oh yeah,
with John Sims.
What kind of Prey?
About a guy accused of killing his family, but he's completely innocent. And he escapes.
Is he?
Or is he? No, he is.
Is it EY or AY?
EY.
Is it on TVNZ Plus as well?
Yeah, TVNZ Plus.
You love it on there, don't
Very
you?
good. Very good.
Do you know what? I could probably get rid of everything else and just go with TVNZ Plus. It's
same,
that good.
Actually. Same.
The only thing that's going to bugger that up is Succession's coming out.
Yeah. What's that on? Neon.
That's on your Neon.
Yeah.
Also, I see Neon has got Elvis on there as well as just come out, so I want to work my way through all those Academy Award winners.
Yeah, that's a good point. Keyzie, quickly, we haven't got much time.
I watched NRL till midnight.
Here's Queens of the Stone Age.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Bit of Motley Crue there for you. Actually, whenever I hear the end of that tune, I always think of you and I and going through the hills there, Mogi.
Yeah.
Me riding bitch with you.
Yeah.
Wind in our hair and feeling the throb
of the hog.
Hey, but anyway,
the comedy festival?
Yeah, the New Zealand International Comedy Festival. That's coming soon. And as I mentioned earlier in the show, I see all the posters going up now. They're hoeing into that. 600 shows. And Mogi made a really good point yesterday, which was so many people, like Keyzie, like your younger folk, they go, we'll just do it on the night, shall we?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. You need to book now, otherwise you're going to miss out. You've got to plan ahead.
Yeah. So the NZ International Comedy Festival's 30th anniversary, thanks to Best Foods Mayo. If you do want your tickets, comedyfestival.co.nz runs from the 5th of May right through to the 28th of May. And we're supporting it right the way through.
Yeah, totally. And actually on that front, we'll probably have a few comedians in studio. It depends how we feel
a couple
on the day.
Of lol merchants.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have some funny people in here for once.
Oh, my oath it would.
Yeah, bloody oaths. No question about that. But make sure you do get involved in it and get involved early because, seriously, it does sell out very quickly.
Oh, it does. It's one of the biggest events on the calendar of any description. Actually sold more tickets than the Rugby World Cup in 2015 last year.
Really?
Yeah,
far out.
Yeah.
And just
no, she's big.
Little heads up, Keyzie's run through a few of his gags with me for his stand-up gig.
You don't want to miss it, put it that way.
Yeah, it's exactly what I was about to say, Muggy. You
Actually-
do not want to miss this, believe you me.
I've got a question, Jace, because obviously you were trying your hand at stand-up comedy before you realised it wasn't really for you. Do you still go and watch gigs, or does it remind you of like sort of your failed attempt at having a crack at it?
No, I'm not a big fan of gigs.
Yeah, it's too raw.
No.
Reminds you of how you,
I just get a bit angsty.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
And,
worry for the people that are up there?
Well, it's just I get inundated with people coming up to me and, whacking me on the back. And when are you coming back, Hoity J? We miss you, man. Jeez, it's never been the same since you've left. And I find it all a bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you can't hear the comedians on the stage because everyone in the crowd's going, Hoity J, Hoity J, Hoity J.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. We've given everything this week, and that's the end of the Radio Hodaki Big Show for this week. And I'll tell you what, I'll be honest with you, Mogi, the tank's empty, mate.
Yeah.
I've given everything I had to give in the show this week. I believe you have as well, mate. And
I have.
What a lot of people don't know is just how taxing a radio show 3 hours a day is.
Chat.
Just never ending.
Yeah.
Just
Content.
Never ending hilarity. What's your plan this weekend, mate?
I'll be commentating the cricket tomorrow, the first one day between Sri Lanka and the Black Caps.
Woo!
Absolute top grade team. The Black Caps are put forward there, so that's going to be a little beauty. Starts at 2 o'clock on Spark Sport.
Very excited to see how my selection Benny Lister goes, mate. Keep an eye on him.
I will
Keep an eye on him.
And then on Sunday I'm off to the Wo-Wo's. And there'll be a little bit of whānau time in and around all of that carry on as well.
Warriors.
Yeah,
Actually,
nice,
just
nice,
on the
nice.
Warriors, don't forget they're playing 4 o'clock Sunday.
Oh, how could I forget? I just told you on
He's
I'm
going to. I mean,
talking
if
to the
he got it,
audience.
he wouldn't be going to it, would he?
Yeah. 4 o'clock Sunday, Sky Sports 6, you'll have me and Di Henwood commentating.
What one's the normal commentary on?
No, there isn't one. It's only on Sky Sports 6. Yeah, they've canned it.
I was actually seriously going to watch the Wawas, but I think I might go to the game live, actually.
Yeah, it's going to be a ripper, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Just
At Mount Smart?
Yeah, at Mount Smart there. Get the vibe again.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing, Keyzie?
Flying down to Tauranga tomorrow morning to pick up my truck that I built with my dad and driving it back to Auckland. Parking my shed for the first time.
Do you think it's going to make it?
Absolutely it will.
Yeah.
Over-under is how long it takes before it's thieved.
I think...
I give it a month, tops.
Don't say that. Do you know how heartbreaking that would be?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah. Well, oh.
Good
Well,
on
now
you,
I'm not
Keyzie.
going to bring it.
You
Now
got
I'm not
security,
gonna bring
man?
it.
You got good security?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
You want to
good.
have?
Why not amazing?
Where do you live again?
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, seriously though.
I've got a lot of chores to do this weekend, and the question will be whether I can be asked doing it.
Yeah. I'm getting the vibe because you said your tank's empty. Not happening. It's okay.
No, I think I need to do a bit of good, hard physical yakka to get the tank refilled.
Oh, yeah, okay.
In between throwing tin and stuff.
To do.
Right.
Hey, listen, it's been a pleasure. You take care out there. We'll be back same time, same place next Monday. Until then, see you later. Podcast. Go and listen to them.